Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt drawn to someone without understanding why? Long before your conscious mind catches up, your body is already sending you signals of attraction. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that this is the power of our subconscious, deeply wired into our biology and energy. Here are six key ways your body shows interest. Eye contact is one of the most powerful, yet often underestimated, forms of communication between two people. It transcends verbal language, cutting straight to the emotional and energetic core of human connection. When someone holds your gaze for just a moment longer than usual, it can create a ripple effect throughout your body and mind. This seemingly simple act triggers a cascade of biological and emotional responses, often signaling attraction or a deeper interest before you're consciously aware of it. Prolonged eye contact creates an instant sense of intimacy and vulnerability. The eyes, often referred to as the windows to the soul, convey emotions and intentions that words cannot. When you lock eyes with someone, your brain activates certain neural pathways linked to connection and recognition. The brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This chemical response can make the experience of prolonged eye contact feel both exciting and comforting. It's as if your brain is saying, "This person matters. Pay attention." This reaction is not accidental. It's part of how humans are wired to bond and build relationships. In addition to dopamine, the brain also releases oxytocin during moments of deep eye contact. Oxytocin, often called the love hormone, is typically associated with trust and bonding. When you maintain eye contact with someone you're attracted to, your brain increases the production of this hormone, making you feel a sense of closeness or familiarity with the other person. Even if you've just met, this hormonal response can create the illusion of a deeper connection. This is one of the reasons why first impressions often leave such a strong impact. Eye contact plays a critical role in how we perceive and remember others. However, the impact of eye contact goes beyond just the brain's chemical reactions. It also activates the body's energy field. Dr. Joe Dispenza often emphasizes the concept of energy and how it influences our Mirroring body language is a fascinating subconscious behavior that often occurs when two people feel a connection. Whether it's a romantic attraction, a close friendship, or even a professional rapport, mirroring is one of the most telling signs of interest and alignment. Without even realizing it, we often reflect the gestures, posture, or movements of someone we feel drawn to. This behavior isn't random, it is deeply rooted in the biology of human communication and connection. When you mirror someone's body language, you are subconsciously signaling that you are attuned to them. It's a way of saying, "I understand you, I'm with you." This behavior is driven by a set of neurons in the brain known as mirror neurons. These neurons are activated when we observe someone else performing an action, allowing us to internally simulate their movements, emotions, or intentions. This neurological mechanism is why you might find yourself crossing your arms when someone else does, or leaning in when they do. It's an automatic and deeply human response. Mirroring plays a crucial role in building trust and rapport. Dr. Joe Dispenza often emphasizes the importance of energy and resonance in human interactions, and mirroring is a physical manifestation of this resonance. When you mirror someone's body language, you create a sense of synchrony, which can make the other person feel understood and comfortable. This synchrony isn't just physical, it also extends to emotional and psychological alignment. By reflecting someone's gestures, you're signaling that you're on the same wavelength, which strengthens the connection between you. One of the most common scenarios where mirroring occurs is during moments of attraction. When you're drawn to someone, your subconscious naturally picks up on their body language and begins to replicate it. For example, if they lean forward while speaking, you might find yourself doing the same. If they touch their face or tilt their head, you might unconsciously mimic these actions. These subtle reflections create a sense of harmony and alignment, often without either person realizing it. The other person may not consciously notice the mirroring, but they will likely feel a sense of connection and ease in your presence. Mirroring doesn't just occur in body language, it can also extend to vocal tones, speech patterns, and even breathing rhythms. For instance, if someone speaks softly and slowly, you might instinctively lower your voice and adjust your pace to match theirs. Similarly, if their energy is high and animated, you might find yourself becoming more expressive and lively. This vocal mirroring reinforces the bond and makes the interaction feel more natural and engaging. It's as if your bodies and minds are finding a rhythm that resonates with each other. The power of mirroring lies in its ability to foster empathy. When you mirror someone, you're not just reflecting their actions, you're also tuning into their emotional state. This heightened sense of empathy allows you to connect with them on a deeper level, creating a foundation for meaningful interactions. Dr. Dispenza often speaks about the importance of aligning your energy with others, and mirroring is one of the ways this alignment occurs in real time. It's a dance of connection that happens without conscious effort, driven by the shared energy between two individuals. However, it's important to note that mirroring is most effective when it's natural and unforced. Deliberately copying someone's movements in an exaggerated or mechanical way can come across as insincere or even off-putting. Genuine mirroring happens organically when you are fully present and engaged in the interaction. It's a byproduct of authentic. Attraction is not just a mental or emotional experience, it's deeply physical. Long before you consciously acknowledge your feelings towards someone, your body begins to respond in subtle and unmistakable ways. Physical sensations are often the first indicators of attraction, serving as a bridge between your subconscious emotions and conscious awareness. These bodily reactions are not random. They are driven by a complex interplay of biological, neurological, and energetic factors that reflect your inner emotional state. One of the most common physical sensations associated with attraction is a fluttering or tightening in the chest, often described as butterflies. This feeling occurs due to the activation of your autonomic nervous system, specifically the sympathetic branch, which governs the fight or flight response. When you encounter someone you're drawn to, your brain perceives the moment as significant, triggering a release of adrenaline. This hormone increases your heart rate and sends more blood to your muscles, preparing your body to engage. While this response is designed for survival in the context of attraction, it manifests as a nervous, excited energy that you feel in your chest or stomach. Another physical sensation often associated with attraction is warmth or a tingling sensation in the skin, especially in the face, neck, or hands. This occurs because of increased blood flow caused by the release of dopamine and norepinephrine, two neurotransmitters that play a key role in pleasure and arousal. These chemicals heighten your awareness and sensitivity, making even the slightest touch or glance feel more significant. The warmth you feel is your body's way of signaling heightened emotional and physical engagement. In moments of intense connection, this warmth can feel almost magnetic, drawing you closer to the person who has captured your attention. Sweaty palms, dry mouth, or even shaky hands are additional physical sensations tied to attraction. These responses are also a result of the activation of the autonomic nervous system. Sweaty palms, for instance, are caused by the activation of sweat glands as your body responds to the perceived emotional importance of the moment. Similarly, a dry mouth occurs because your body diverts resources from non-essential functions, such as saliva production, to focus on the heightened state of arousal or anticipation. While these reactions may feel inconvenient or even embarrassing, they are a natural part of how your body communicates interest and excitement. Physical sensations are not limited to obvious signs of nervousness or arousal. They also include more subtle changes, such as shifts in posture or breathing. When you're attracted to someone, you may unconsciously straighten your posture, tilt your head, or lean slightly toward them. These movements signal openness and engagement, reflecting your desire to connect on a deeper level. Dear listener, as you do this, you're less likely to miss what others are just missing too. Similarly, your breathing may become more rapid or shallow when you're excited or nervous, or it may slow and deepen during moments of calm connection. These subtle shifts in physicality are a form of nonverbal communication, revealing your feelings without the need for words. Dr. Joe Dispenza often speaks about the energetic field of the human body and how it influences our interactions. Physical sensations are not just confined to the body, they are also a reflection of the energy exchange occurring between two people. When you're near someone you're attracted to, your body's electromagnetic field interacts with theirs, creating a resonance that can be felt physically. This energetic alignment can amplify your sensations, making your skin more sensitive, your heartbeat more noticeable, and your awareness of the other person more acute. It's as if your entire body is tuned in to their presence. Blushing is another common physical reaction that reveals attraction. This involuntary response occurs when your brain releases adrenaline, causing the blood vessels in your face to dilate. The result is a rush of color to your cheeks, signaling vulnerability and openness. Blushing is particularly intriguing because it's visible to others, making it a social cue that can either deepen the connection or heighten your sense of self consciousness. The act of blushing itself often makes the other person feel noticed or valued, creating a feedback loop of emotional resonance. Physical sensations also extend to the way your senses become more attuned when you're around someone you're attracted to. You might notice their scent more vividly, hear their voice more distinctly, or become acutely aware of their movements. This heightened sensory perception is your brain's way of prioritizing information about the person who has captured your attention. And it's as if your entire sensory system is amplifying their presence, ensuring you don't miss any detail that could deepen the connection. It's important to recognize that physical sensations are not just biological. They are also influenced by your emotions and thoughts. For instance, if you feel confident and secure, your physical responses might feel exhilarating and empowering. On the other hand, if you're nervous or uncertain, the same sensations might feel overwhelming or intimidating. Your interpretation of these sensations plays a significant role in how you experience and act on your feelings of attraction. You create your thoughts and then system to match the emotions and thoughts. One of the most profound and exhilarating signs of attraction is the sense of being energized in someone's presence. And this feeling goes beyond mere excitement or nervousness. It's as though the other person's energy sparks something deep within you, igniting vitality and enthusiasm. Feeling energized around someone isn't just an emotional response, it's a physical and energetic reaction that reflects a powerful connection between two individuals. So, this heightened state of energy is not only noticeable to you, but often to others around you, making it one of the most telling signs of attraction. When you're near someone you're drawn to, your body releases a cocktail of feel good chemicals, including dopamine, adrenaline, and oxytocin. Dopamine, often called the pleasure chemical, is associated with motivation and reward. It floods your system when you're in the presence of someone you find captivating, making you feel euphoric and energized. Adrenaline, released during moments of emotional intensity, heightens your alertness and physical readiness, giving you a sense of vigor and focus. Oxytocin, the so-called bonding hormone, deepens feelings of connection and trust, making the time you spend together feel even more meaningful. This chemical surge isn't just internal, it manifests outwardly in how you act and engage. You may find yourself smiling more, laughing easily, or speaking with enthusiasm. Your movements might become more animated, your posture more open, and your overall demeanor more vibrant. This energy is contagious, creating a positive feedback loop between you and the other person. Their presence fuels your energy, and your energized state, in turn, draws them closer, amplifying the connection between you. Dr. Joe Dispenza often emphasizes the concept of resonance and how people's energies can align in ways that amplify emotional and physical states. Feeling energized in someone's presence is a clear example of this resonance. The electromagnetic field generated by your heart and brain interacts with theirs, creating a subtle but powerful exchange of energy. When two people are in sync energetically, this alignment can heighten your vitality and make you feel more alive. It's not just about being physically near them, it's about the energetic interplay that occurs even in silence or subtle interactions. Interestingly, this energized feeling often comes with a sense of heightened awareness. You may notice details about the other person, their smile, the tone of their voice, or the way they move that you wouldn't typically pay attention to with others. This heightened perception reflects your brain's prioritization of the person as someone significant. enhancing your focus. This level of attentiveness can make interactions feel more meaningful and engaging, adding to the overall sense of energy you experience. The feeling of being energized around someone isn't limited to physical interactions. Even thinking about them or exchanging a text can evoke a burst of energy. This phenomenon occurs because your brain associates them with pleasure and reward, triggering the same neurochemical reactions that happen when you're in their presence. It's a powerful reminder of how deeply attraction affects both the mind and body, extending beyond the immediate moment to influence your mood and energy throughout the day. Another aspect of this energized state is its ability to enhance your motivation and creativity. When you're drawn to someone, their presence can inspire you to take risks, pursue goals, or think outside the box. You might feel a surge of confidence or a desire to be your best self around them, as if their energy unlocks untapped potential within you. This is especially true when the connection feels mutual, as this shared energy amplifies your drive and enthusiasm. However, the feeling of being energized around someone doesn't just reflect attraction, it also reveals alignment on a deeper level. When two people connect in this way, it often signifies that their values, interests, or energies are in harmony. This alignment creates a sense of ease and flow, making the interaction feel natural and uplifting. You may leave their presence feeling not only energized, but also inspired, as though their energy has expanded your own. It's important to note that this sense of energy is distinct from nervous excitement or anxiety. While nervousness can also heighten your alertness and make your heart race, it often comes with feelings of tension or uncertainty. The energized feeling tied to attraction, on the other hand, is more positive and uplifting. It leaves you feeling invigorated rather than drained, as if you've tapped into a wellspring of vitality. Feeling energized in someone's presence also highlights the mind body connection. Your thoughts and emotions influence your physical state, and attraction is one of the clearest examples of this interplay. When you're around someone who excites or inspires you, your body responds by increasing your energy levels, preparing you to engage and connect. This physical response is a testament to the power of human connection, showing how deeply our interactions affect our well being. In conclusion, feeling energized in someone's presence is a multifaceted experience that reflects the profound impact of attraction. It's driven by a combination of neurochemical reactions, energetic resonance, and emotional alignment, all working together to create a state of heightened vitality and enthusiasm. This energized state not only enhances your interactions with the other person, but also leaves a lasting impression on your mood and outlook. Whether it's a romantic spark or a deep connection, this feeling reminds us of the extraordinary power of human connection and the way it energizes us on every level: physical, emotional, and energetic.